right, this is the combo box. This has the adhesive and the HTV in it. And in this video, I'm just gonna be working with the adhesive. So this feather was one of the cut files that came with this month's mystery box. So I downloaded that and then put it into my Silhouette program, and I drew a box around it, a cutting box or a weeding box, so it's easier to weed out. I'm cutting this out in the glitter, and so I want to make sure my cut settings are just right. We did include that cheat sheet for you. That is a good guide to work on your cut settings, but also get to know your blade and your machine. Those cut settings might be a little off depending on how old your blade is. So just use that as a jumping point, do some test cuts, and see where you need to be. Next up, I'm gonna cut out this pumpkin that looks crazy, but it's really cute. So when it's cutting, it's gonna take a minute to cut because there's a lot of lines going on there, but it's really easy to weed. There's only a few big pieces to pop out and a couple little ones. So I'm gonna weed out that feather. And it is so important to get your cut settings right. It makes weeding so much better. So get all those little pieces out in my feather. And as you can see, it's really not that bad. This video is fast forwarded, so I'm going much faster than in real life. And I've got a couple different camera angles so you can see the yellow cutting there, because that one took a minute to cut. So I'm going to apply my transfer tape over the top of this. This is the clear grid line transfer tape that came in your box. So I hope you guys loved this box as much as I did. It was so fun. All right, see this pumpkin? I think it took my machine about 12 minutes to cut, but it looks scary to weed, but it's really not that bad. Just go slow and be careful with all those tiny little lines. But it's big chunks, and we purposely made that so it wouldn't be a nightmare to weed out, but it would still look really cool. Kind of like a sketched pumpkin or a distressed pumpkin. I'm gonna put this on a sign that I got from Hobby Lobby. It had an initial on it, and I'm just gonna cover it up with vinyl, and you'll see how. I'm gonna use that one with the pattern, so you'll see how I do that in just a minute. So this transfer tape, I'm just gonna get started with one edge, as you can see, and then carefully go over all of it so I don't get any wrinkles in there. And then trim that off. Save that chunk, I can use it later. All right, and then I got this wooden plate that I'm gonna put the feather on. I got this wooden, it's not wooden, it's like plastic, but it looks like it's wooden, from Hobby Lobby. I thought that would be cute to put like a candle on or decorate around. Okay, so here's this sign I got from Hobby Lobby I was telling you earlier. I took that fall plaid adhesive and I just trimmed off the logo. You can see that here. And then I have a nice big square piece that I am just gonna put right over that eye, right over that initial. So I'm going to get it lined up and then just tear off a little chunk in the corner of the backing paper just to get it started. Stick that down so I can line it up easier, and then peel off the rest of the backing paper, hold it up while I'm laying the rest down to avoid any bubbles. I did get a couple big bubbles, so I had to restart. And this is pretty forgiving if you treat it nicely, so it didn't stretch out or anything. And I should be using an application tool, and I didn't. I just used my hands. So then I'm gonna put this pumpkin over the top, kind of some fun art. This little frame from Hobby Lobby had been damaged, so it was marked down, and I thought that was a great way to get a frame, cover up the eye, and not have to make one myself, because I have no idea how to do that. Some people do. I do not have that gift. So Hobby Lobby discount to the rescue. All right, how fun is that pumpkin? I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing. This was also marked down. So I'm just gonna trim the sunflower pattern down to fit right in there. I got it most of the way, and then I'm creasing it and cutting it with my knife. So pretty easy project, pretty simple. Don't even need a machine for this one. And I got these little clips, I think I got them from Target, that I'm gonna hot glue on and put some little pictures. And it's just this cute little photo holder. Super fun and easy projects.